Mouridiyyah TV viewers, we are back again for another presentation, and today we will be talking about a very special poem dedicated to the third Caliph of Islam, namely Seydina Ousman alayhi salatu wasalam. This is a poem written by the Sheikh Ahmad Bamba himself, and as for the formal remarks, we can note that we have a quintil, which is a group of 5 verses, an acrostic composed by the Sheikh, and the metric style is the rajas. And another detail is we have a rhyme in nu. It's a very special poem, very short but very full of meaning. From verse 1, the Sheikh writes, "O merciful one, by the blessing of the one called Usman, you have erased my sins." And here we note that the Sheikh speaks of sins out of humility, for we know that he is far removed from them. Indeed, he said, "I write from the well-guarded tablet, Zat nafhin bila dararin," meaning the bearer of blessings and free from harms. In verse 2, the poet goes on to mention, "O you, the Lord, the benevolent, the good, the charitable, by the blessing of Usman, you have granted me tenacity." Let us emphasize in this verse the 4 names of Allah summoned here to say, Yallahu, Ya Hannanu, Ya Barru, Ya Mannanu, as well as the 4 emphatic formulas by the setting in a pastrophe, which denotes warmth in relation to what the Sheikh wishes to evoke. The Sheikh Ahmad Bamba then declares in verse 3, "You have graced me with a favor that will grant me paradise, and through it I will benefit from constancy and peace of heart." We can also note here that there are 2 realities which regularly cohabit in the Sheikh's writings. I mean, profound tawassul and testimony of gratitude toward Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is a reference to the Quran, the Holy Quran, which declares, if you are grateful to Allah, Allah will multiply your benefits. In verse 4, the author writes, "You have diverted from me to another all that might incite to transgression. You are surely the retributor." This is a very striking statement. He adds in verse 5, "O you merciful, you have averted harm. Grant your approval to the one whose name is Usman." Like the previous poem, Omar, we note that this poem opens and closes with the name of the third Orthodox Caliph of Islam. And finally, let us emphasize the profusion of names of Allah summoned by the poet, Ya Rahmanu, Ya Hannan, Ya Mannan, Ya Barru, Yallahu, Dayanu. This is a very warm prayer towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let us not forget that the revered Usman financed a legendary battle or a legendary campaign of Islam that so moved the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that he spent an entire night praying for him. Moreover, the Sheikh reports in Raya that the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, granted him intercession for 70,000 people who were doomed to hell. That was the presentation of today. Thank you so very much, and see you next time. Alhaji Mansour.
Ya